羽釜まんじゅうの動画にようこそ。
ゆっくりしていってね。
前回の続きで、ぬいぐるみを探すところからやってくよー。
目的の物は見つかったのかい？
ポスターが貼ってある棚を探し回っちゃったけど、見つけましたよ。
ほほう。ってまさかあれか。
ポスター貼ってあんの壁じゃん。って、思わずツッコミを入れたよ。
So...
これも数を数えるのね。
これはなかなか意地悪だな。
でも、6個よりは多いでしょ。
You've got about 11 left in that box. Did I get it wrong? Michael? Ouch, what the fuck?
Hey, sorry. It was just too tempting.
おう、警戒だな。
Lesson number 1 in the ancient art of inventory. Never let your guard down.
You have no idea what you just started. First one with 3 confirmed hits wins. Cool?
なんと、まさかの TPS か？
もらった。
Gotcha.
1回当てられたね。
ふふ、最近 TPS はよくやってるのさ。
チャンス。
あれ、投げられない。
え？そうなの？
もしかしたらコマンドが出た時しかダメなのかも。
Damn, overshot it.
見事にかわされた。
Oh, come on. Is that all you got, Ronan?
何を、今当ててやるぞ。
Just you wait. I've got a strategy.
Oh, yeah? We'll see.
しかし、相手もできるな。
人早送り。
また外した。
あっちにいる時は当たらないんじゃ？
確かにその可能性はあるかもね。
So is this a typical workday for you?
Nah, I usually don't have such good-looking company back here.
ああ、そんなこと言っていいのかな？
I'm gonna tell Allison you said that.
She's usually stuck in the office. Besides, your sister, while a hottie, isn't my type.
おやま、アリソンさんはタイプじゃないのか。
当たるところに来ないのでまた早送り。
やはり、あそこにいると避けられる。
もう左にいる時は何もしないでおきましょ。
スルーですな。
Hey, is it cool that we're throwing these toys around? Aren't you guys gonna like sell them?
Nah, supplier made a typo on Veki. Can't sell any of them.
Cool. No harm, no foul then.
これ売り物なの？
誰か買う人いるのかな？
選挙用の配るものかと思ってた。
お、ようやくあの位置にマイケルさんが行った。
これはチャンス。
Gotcha.
これで2回目。
One more hit and you're out. Prepare to feel my wrath.
God, you're corny.
ダッサって言われとる。
Yo, we better wrap this up soon.
そうだ。早いとこ決着つけよう。
当て方は分かったから、待つだけなのだ。
コマンド形式ってことが分かっちゃったからね。
自分でヘッドショットを狙いたかったな。
Gotcha.
これで3回目。
しかし、2人の勝負はまだ続くらしい。
それにしても、やるならボールとかでやればいいのに。
釣り用の重りとかね。
それは危険すぎる。
Oh, man, you're good.
I told you not to doubt the golden arm.
Well, we'll never make that mistake again. Okay. I'll need to finish this inventory thing real quick. Your sister's probably done already. Here. Let's hit the bitch's grotto.
The what?
Fancy name for the couch where Allison and I sit during breaks.
Ah, alright, cool. Let me see what you've done with the place.
そのネーミングは突っ込んでいいのか？
いや、やめておきましょう。
お、冷蔵庫が調べられるね。
運動後の一杯ですな。
Oh, hey, see that container? That's for you.
Huh?
It's the trout I caught yesterday at the buzzard hole. Grilled it up with my world-renowned marinade.
お、これはタイラーさんへのプレゼントか。
That's actually super thoughtful. Thank you.
You sound surprised.
No, sorry. I'm just not used to people randomly doing nice things for me.
We'll have to fix that.
ふーむ。そうなのか。
ファイヤーウィードでは、後輩に慕われてそうな感じもしたけど、
それとも、そこから出てからってことかしら？
そうかもしれないね。
この椅子、なかなか座れないな。
このゲーム、指定したいものとの距離感が難しいのよねー。
ようやく着席できた。
あのポスターはなんだ？
No way. You like Duplex Duo too?
Yeah, Allison got me into him. We were supposed to go to his show in Juneau a few months ago.
ほほう。ライブを見にジュノへか。
And what happened?
You ever heard of moon rocks? We took 2 hits before going to the show and that was it. Our feet couldn't find the floor. Not our finest hour. And I'm done.
月の石？
なんかやばいもんじゃなかろうな。
決めたって表現が気になる。
I'm surprised Tessa let you hang this up.
Yeah, she hates it. But as long as I don't promote my lifestyle in front of the customers. She doesn't say anything.
Man, must be exhausting to spend your days educating these people.
Here's the thing, I don't. Opening the mines of this town would be a full-time fucking job. And emotional labor pays shit.
受農平等連合って、デニスさんも言ってたね。
もしかしたら知り合いかも。
Do you ever get lonely in Delos Crossing?
Yeah, sometimes. So I'm always in Juneau working with the JCE, meeting new people. I gotta make my shit happen for me, because no one else will.
Right. I feel you.
プライベートなことだが、これも聞いてみようか。
Hey, I hope this isn't too personal, but you ever been with anyone in Delos Crossing?
I dated a guy in high school for a minute, but we had to keep it quiet. I've been with a few other people, but that shit's tricky out here. And what about you? You ever been with a guy? I mean, assuming you're into guys, which I guess I kinda did.
あ、そうなのか。ジュノーの集会で、その男には彼氏がいたって言ってたもんね。
そういえば前に言ってたね。
I've never really been with anybody. Guess I was too busy processing trauma or whatever. But if I met a guy I was into, who knows?
気になる人が現れたらか。
Anyway,
次はテーブル上のものを話題に出してみよか。
これは選挙のパンフレット？
so, you think Tom's got the chops to be the mayor of Delos Crossing?
I don't know. The guy's sweet and not entirely incompetent, but it doesn't really matter. Vote for him's a vote for Tessa. She'd be the one running the show.
あ、そうなんだ。
テッサさんのことは嫌い？
So I take it you're not Tessa's biggest fan?
Yeah, you know, every time I put up flyers for queer events, she accidentally covers them.
偶然隠しちゃう？
なぜそんなことをするんだ？
No way. Have you ever confronted her about it?
Nah. I just keep my head down and count the days until Juneau.
Man, that has to be rough.
It is. But out here, just surviving's a form of protest.
ふーむ。目立つ行動は控えてるってわけか。
次はこれだ。
What do you think about Tom's policy ideas?
He's got a few surprisingly bold stances.
Yeah, like his gun regulations. I gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed he's pushing for that out here.
Exactly, but I'm not totally sure how I feel about that though, to be honest.
Really?
Really. Historically speaking, the government taking weapons away from my people has not gone well for us.
Oh, yeah. I never thought about it that way.
ははー、そうなんだね。
それじゃ、トムさんってどんなボス？
So is he a cool boss?
Cool? I'm pretty sure that's not a word anyone has ever used to describe Milquetoast Tom. But he's alright. I mean, not the worst boss I've ever had.
なんか、良くも悪くもないって感じ？
そういう印象かな。
Alright.
それじゃ、次はこっちの写真だ。
これは誰が写ってるものだろ。
Is this Chief Brown?
Yeah.
Are you guys related or...?
Nah, but same clan.
マイケルさんとエディさんは、同じ一族なのか。
Which clan?
Octopus clan. Raven Moiety.
Huh. Badass. So, you close with everybody in the clan?
Yeah, we're pretty tight-knit. I mean, we're all kind of spread out, so I don't know everyone that well, but they're still family. I was really close to my Uncle William until he passed. He's the one whose grave I want to visit.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
もう一つの質問も聞いてみようかな。
Is this Chief Brown?
エディさんをどう思うかか。
So what's your take on him?
He's a pretty alright guy, all things considered.
All things considered?
Like, with him being a cop and all, I mean, it's good to see someone from the clan getting shit done. And he really cares about the community. We need someone like him on top.
マイケルさんは、エディさんをかなり信頼してるね。
そのようだね。
I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronin.
You mean the OG Ronin? I was born first, you know.
Is that so? Thought Allison said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me. So, why is it so weird to meet me?
Because I just heard Allison tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you. The fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I know. So, yeah, you were probably the first person to know about it other than Allison.
I'm glad he trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
ここは、素直にお礼を言っておきましょう。
Thanks. That's nice of you to say.
I mean it. I'm glad Allison has you back. You're gonna be a positive influence for her. I know it. We are not gonna let her die a slow death in QuickBooks. So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
No.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be. They pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly, yeah. You might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
これは難しい選択かもしれない。
タイラーさんはどういう気持ちなんだろうな。
マイケルさんとは探しているものが違うかな？
Thank you for that, but I think you might be looking for something I'm not right now.
Oh shit, did I make this awkward?
No, you didn't. Don't worry. I'm just all over the place right now.
Of course. Yeah, I get it. Sorry about that.
It's really fine. I appreciate the compliment, though.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back. Are you guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah, let's go.
今のは、重要な選択肢だったかな。
今後の展開に影響を与えるかもねー。
お、墓地に到着したところかな。
Here we are.
アリソンさん、やっぱり浮かない顔だな。
それもそうよね。
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
Alright.
変わらず仲良さそうで安心したよ。
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance. Look for a big crooked tree. You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
アリソンさん、本当に大丈夫かな。
You look pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries. Especially after, you know.
I promise after this we can chill at the house, cool?
確かに、精神的に参っちゃいそうよね。
I never wanted to come back here.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
いろいろと思い出しちゃうだろうからね。
ここにメリーアンさんのお墓もあるようだからね。
あれはなんだ？
The pearl of a runlet that never ceases. With a hollow, boiling voice it speaks. And has spoken since hills were turfless peaks.
何かの本の文章かな？
The water almost makes this place feel peaceful.
Yeah, almost. Do you mind if we keep moving?
あ、すみません。
さっさと行きましょうってことですね。
ここは分かれ道だが、直進しよう。
よく見たら足跡があるね。
これは、テッサさんのものかな？
足跡を追って行ってみよう。
So, did you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No. I've never had a reason to. Thankfully.
あの光が呼んでいる。
ここでビジョンが見られるようだね。
集中するぞ。
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No. It's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always.
She loved us. A lot, but sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
確かにそうだよね。
自分の子供を失うのはそりゃ怖いよね。
お、ここにも掲示板があるぞ。
何が書いてあるか調べてみよう。
見たところ、初めて見る掲示物ばかりのようね。
これは、難しいことはわからないが、トリンギットに関するものらしい。
慣習がどうのこうのって書いてあったね。
これまた難しいことが書いてあるな。
個人の弔いは、コミュニティ全体で行ってたようだね。
こっちの資料はなんだ？
これもトリンギットの慣習かな？
日本で言えば、一周忌などに該当するものかも。
ふむふむ。そういう慣習について書いてある掲示板か。
現在では、慣習も変わってきてるのかな？
Building a house right next to the cemetery. Hard to think of a worse idea than that.
Well, look at Michael. Some people actually go to cemeteries willingly. People with functional families, I guess.
Yeah, you let me know if you ever meet one of those.
お墓参りには行きやすいよね。
すぐだからね。
What kind of weirdo wants to look out their window at a cemetery every day?
Probably the kind that enjoys cheap rent.
まあ、どこに住むかは人それぞれですよ。
それが迷惑ではないなら、他の人がどうこう言うことではないよね。
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave. Just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered it wrong?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
ここにテッサさんの両親のお墓があるのか。
Wait, is this the one we called the Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarl's Branch? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
さて、テッサさんの両親のお墓を探してみようか。
しかし、ここには複数のお墓があるようだぞ。
これがそうかな？
No dice.
違ったか。
この人もタイラーさんだ。
ほんとだ。ただの偶然かな？
タイラーって、よくある名前なのかしら？
こちらはどちら様かな？
No dice.
このお墓も違うらしい。
一つずつ調べていくしかないね。
次は右のお墓を調べてみよう。
ここは花が新しい気がする。
De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
お、どうしたのかな？
わし？
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids, it's time.
声が聞こえた。
これは、近くでビジョンが見られそうだ。
アリソンさんについていこう。
きっとその近くで見られるはず。
お、この辺りのようだぞ。
この木のところか。
あった、これだね。
よーし、集中するぞ。
Do we really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So... I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
メリーアンさんのお墓参りか。
辛いだろうけど、した方が良さそうよね。
これは他のものと雰囲気が違うな。
Lost in the chaos of history. What's that mean?
Not sure. But Michael should know.
これはお墓ではなく石碑か。
意味はマイケルさんに聞かないとわからなさそうね。
When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it.
ここがそのお墓か。
Long time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable.
さっきの足跡、マイケルさんのだったかな？
あらら、テッサさんは本当に帰っちゃったかな？
So, how are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood Handsome over there is good company.
Funny how you never mentioned what your brother looked like before he got into town.
Oh, I just thought I'd surprise you.
ほほー、アリソンさんから見てもイケメンなのね。
ハリウッドキュート来たもんだ。
アリソンさんだってかなりの美人だと思うけどなー。
こっちにしよ。
She's always been jealous because I got the looks.
Yeah, but I got the brains. So.
Oh man, you two are such a pair.
確かにいいコンビですな。
そりゃ唯一無二の双子ですからね。
Anyway, girl, I know you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Juna's gonna seem real boring after all this, huh?
God. Boring sounds so good right now. Binging terrible shows while my amazing roommate cooks something delicious. Heaven.
Delicious food for tax returns?
You got yourself a deal, mister.
ふふ、契約成立。
アリソンさんはホラーが好きらしい。
そういえば、部屋にそれっぽい DVD があったっけ？
Is this a bad time?
With you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
それじゃ、おじさんについて聞いてみようかな。
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
ティラノサウルスみたいなタイピング？
それどんなタイピング？
Just how does one type like a T-Rex?
You know, almost kissing the keyboard. Like, makes you look like you got tiny baby arms. Like a T-Rex.
Never change, Michael.
Anyway, as grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there.
ふむふむ。だいぶ心の広い人だったのかな。
You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Tlingit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Allison.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
それじゃ、タイラーさんも試食係に立候補。
If you need a new taste tester, sign me up.
As if you had a choice. I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
I'm in. As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Tlingit-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
Pff, no, I'm promising that. Fortune favors the bold goes double for food.
挑戦しないと、新しい味は得られないもんね。
そうだね。
Hey, can I ask you something about this place?
Shoot.
それじゃ、あの記念碑について聞いてみよう。
What's the story behind the Tlingit Memorial?
May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history. That was Uncle William.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy, you just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God. Assholes.
Yeah. And I mean, it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
そりゃ確かにひどい話だね。
まったく罰当たりな。
I'll stop bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
お、聞けるのは以上のようだね。
そうみたいね。
Talk to you later.
You bet.
それじゃ、他のところを調べようか。
マイケルさんのおじさんに挨拶しときましょ。
お、それもそうだね。
このお墓がそうよね。
I'm not sure if I should try to pronounce this. Man, I'm so rusty.
タイラーさんでも発音が難しい名前なんだ。
トリンギット固有の名前なのかな。
それにしても、テッサさんは本当にいないな。
店に戻った方がいいかもね。
一応、あの柵の向こうも調べてみようか。
そうだね。こっちはまだ調べてなかったね。
メリーアンさんのお墓もこの奥かしら？
近づいたら二人が反応しそうだし、そうかもね。
Do you remember where she is?
No. For what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
二人ともはっきりした場所は覚えてないのね。
10年前だし、まだ子供だったもんね。
おお、ここでもあの光が。
Allison, please.
I'm not going!
Allison, come back!
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
これがそのトーテムか。
ここにもあの光があるぞ。
ビジョンが見られそうだね。
集中だ。
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth. You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay. Please, don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but... Look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
お、またあの光だ。
これは、アリソンさんの記憶かな？
よし、集中するぞ。
They all think you killed her. It's not fair. I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
これはどちらの記憶か選択するのか。
基本的に相手を信頼した方が良さそう。
I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. Chief Brown's gonna take care of you. We'll be okay. You'll see.
Kids. About to start.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Maybe someday, but not today.
過去にこちらに向かってたってことは、方向は合ってるはずだ。
お、ここも調べられるようだね。
You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
子供の時に見た白フクロウかな？
そうかもね。
This spot's familiar.
おお、ここでもあの光が。
よーし、集中するぞ。
Man, I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
Well, we were only 4, but yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's... you know...
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later.
ここは、エディさんのお母さんのお墓か。
キャロルさんって名前なのね。
メリーアンさんの数少ない友人の一人か。
キャロルさんが亡くなったことが、メリーアンさんにどんな影響を与えたんだろうか。
お、ここに何かあるぞ。
No way. Her box is still here?
We did cover it in like 100 layers of glue.
これはもしかして収集品？
どうしてここにあるんだ？
キャロルさんのお墓参りの時に持ってきたのかな？
これはビーバーおばあさんだね。
ということは、キャロルさんがビーバーおばあさんか。
キャロルさんのことはあまり知らないけど、イメージは合いそうな気がする。
そうだね。
それでは、今回はここまで。
また次回だよー。
ご視聴ありがとうございました。グッドボタンとチャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。